Hello everybody, it's Big Z Gaming, back by popular demand. And today we're going to go over the top 5 mobile games in my opinion. Again, this is my opinion, so if you don't like it, deal with it. The only rules of this list is the game must originate from the phone. So Minecraft and Call of Duty, games like that are all out. Number 5, Temple Run. To start off our list, we go back to a classic, Temple Run. Now I love this game. The reason I picked it over games like Subway Surfers or any other type of running game is because it's kind of like the OG one, so I gave it the nod there. It supposedly has over 1 billion downloads, and for some reason, I guess females play it more than males. I don't know why that matters, but go off. That being said, as much as I love Temple Run, I feel like the reason it can't be higher is because I do think this game, of all games on this list, is the easiest to get burnt out on, because you literally just do the same thing over and over again. You just run, which is fine. It's a great game, great concept, very simple, and it's easy. Anyone can play it. That being said, I just can't put it higher on this list. Number 4, Angry Birds. Good old Angry Birds, an absolute classic. Again, a very simple game. Everybody's had it. Everybody's played it. Supposedly this game has 5 billion downloads. I don't know if that's accurate. I mean, there's like 8 billion people on planet Earth, I think. So the fact that 5 billion have downloaded it, I mean, again, I don't know. Angry Birds is a great game. I mean, it's a classic. What can I say? The reason I have it at 4 is I feel like, again, it's into that territory of games. I feel like if you play it a lot, you'll get burned out fast. It's a great classic game. Very simple, again. You just attack green pigs. I don't know why they're green. Again, Angry Birds is a great game. I mean, I could easily see why it's someone's favorite game. Just for me, it's number 4. Number 3, Pokemon Go. As Eminem once said, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Well, Pokemon Go let it slip. It's hard to put this game on this list. It really is. Because if I made a list of 5 most disappointing games or games that could have been amazing and blew it, this would be number 1. No game has been equally awesome and equally dog shit as Pokemon Go. I mean, from a great concept to, exercise to shitty songs like this. Pokemon Go had all the tools to be successful. And I know what some people are saying. I thought you said you couldn't use games that originated from a console or somewhere else. Yeah, well, I broke the rules a little bit because this game, even though it uses Pokemon, it's kind of its own thing because the actual Pokemon games, 1, don't suck like this, and 2, have much different mechanics. So it's kind of its own thing. So that's why I'm using it. I know it's technically bending the rules, but I don't care. It's my list. This game belongs on here. Why? Because 1, this game has over 1 billion downloads, and it's been out by far the least of any of these games on this list. 2, I've never seen a mobile game where people were playing in the morning till night outside with everybody. It caused people to go out and walk and see the world. It was an awesome concept. And it's Pokemon. I mean, who doesn't like Pokemon? I mean, come on. But it had some really, really, really bad flaws, and that's why it's not higher. This could easily have been the greatest mobile game of all time, and in my opinion, people should still be walking the streets playing this game. Instead, we got shit on. Literally. There's so many cons to this game. 1, when the game first came out, it would crash over and over again. Nothing really even worked right. There was that 3-step glitch where you couldn't track the Pokemon. But people looked past all that. They looked past it all. The game just wasn't ready when it launched. That's, to me, the biggest reason this game failed. 1, there should have been trading. You can't have an ad that shows trading and then no trading. That doesn't even make any sense. 2, I mean, I get the tapping concept because you can't have all features, but like, can they have some kind of better attack than that, just spamming the screen? It's like, lucky I didn't put a hole through my phone with how fast I was clicking it. It's like, and then a couple little things like, why was there some Pokemon that only spawn in certain countries? That's just dumb as hell. I'm not going to travel to some country to get Mr. Mime. I'm not doing that. I want Mr. Mime, but I don't want him that bad. I'm not paying hundreds of dollars to get him. But all those things aside, people still play this game. They just didn't do enough when they had everybody playing it. They had a chance to do something really spectacular. And instead, what did we get? Microtransactions. You don't live in the city. You don't live in, California. You live on a farm. Well, screw you, buddy. You're going to have to drive if you want to play this game. Or you can buy coins from the shop and get an incense and get one Pidgey to come your way every 30 minutes. Look, I love this game, but it really had fatal flaws, and people looked past it for so long, but it just got to the point where there was no point. I mean, if you lived in a big city, I'm sure this game was awesome. But for anyone who lived in a not-so-big city, or just, God forbid, you lived out in the country. If you lived in the country, you'd probably even play this game. You probably couldn't play this game. I mean, it had everything. It could have easily been the greatest game on this list. Instead, it just missed. They flopped it. They just missed. It's such a simple concept. They didn't have to do anything. Pokemon is already insanely popular. This game just misses the mark, and that's why it's number 3. And really, it shouldn't even probably be on the list. It's just, for that short period of time, I've never seen a game as popular as it. And I will always love this game and equally hate this game at the same time. It's incredible. Number 2, Candy Crush. Now, after my rant of Pokemon Go, I'm going to keep it short with Candy Crush because, to be honest, of all the games on here, I've played it by far the least. I have barely played this game. This gameplay is coming from the tutorial, for God's sakes. I don't play it. Why did I think it belongs on the list? It's got over 3 billion downloads. Number 1. Number 2, this, to me, of all the games on here, besides maybe number 1, any age can play it. From your grandmother to a baby, they can play this game and have fun playing it. Again, there is a little bit of that burnout stuff, but for some reason, people don't seem to get burned on this game. They love this game. Like I said, I haven't played that much, but I'm trying to be as least biased as I can. This is a very popular game. Very simple again, but at least this game was done right. This game was ready to play, unlike previous game, Pokemon. Anyway, this is a great game. Like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. We all know Candy Crush. It's just iconic, and I think it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Number 1, Clash of Clans. Look, who hasn't played Clash of Clans? What can I say? Clash of Clans is my all-time favorite mobile game. Who hasn't played this game and had fun? There's a billion different things you can do. From starting your own clan, to going on the global chat, fighting, online, fighting against the CPU. There's 1,000 different things you can do. It's one of the simplest games ever. And this is an example of a company who's done it right. They have been updating this game for years and continually bring new content that's good and just change things slightly. Don't leave the old formula. Just keep it the same and just slightly tweak it, and it's worked for years. To me, this is by far the greatest mobile game ever. It's simple. It's a strategy game. You really can never beat it because it takes so damn long to upgrade. That's probably my only complaint is nothing like updating a mortar for 15 days. Nothing like that, Or, there's even worse than that, But at the end of the day, this game is awesome. What can I say? It's Clash of Clans. It's the best of the best. There is, a little pay to win in here. There's a little bit of things, but, it's the best. I don't think it's even debatable. Clash of Clans is a special game. No game equally makes you excited and makes you rage like Clash of Clans. Nothing like deploying your troops and then something coming out of the clan castle and just absolutely wrecking them. It's the greatest feeling in the world. Not really, but you get the point. This game is awesome. It's an amazing game. And it will always be, in my opinion, unless something comes around that it's revolutionary, the greatest mobile game ever. This game has been out for years. It supposedly only has 500 million downloads, which compared to the other ones is kind of low. But this has a diehard player base, and I never have a problem finding people to play with or play against. And there's nothing like going down a nostalgia trip and putting on Clash of Clans and attacking a base and getting 1 star.